Hey everybody, this is TJR, and it's time to do a little LP record unboxing haul for you here. And got a couple of acquisitions we're going to unbox here and just talk a little bit about them. And so Grogu's been keeping, basically keeping watch on these, making sure nobody gets to them. First up here, we have a purchase that is from Amazon. This particular release, I should mention, was actually packaged in a larger box within this box. That's how Amazon sent it. And I decided to get this one after my experience with the Amazon Record Club and receiving a copy of the Rolling Stones' Exile on Main Street, and in particular, the fact that it was the half-speed master from Abbey Road Studios. I was pretty knocked out by the quality of that pressing. And so what we have here is another one of these half-speed mastered albums done at Abbey Road Studios, a very famous Rolling Stones album here. And we're gonna open this up here and take a look here. There we go. I think you just found out what it was. If you were paying attention, let's take a look here. Let's pull this box off. Nicely, very secure. And like I said, this box was inside of a larger box. So, you know, a lot of people tell me that Amazon does not package records well, but my experience has always been good. Here it is, Some Girls by the Rolling Stones. I have this on CD. I've only ever owned it on CD. I've never owned it on vinyl. And let's read the little sticker here. Half-speed mastered audio. Finest quality vinyl pressing, 180 gram black vinyl. It doesn't mention Abbey Road Studios, but that's how it was advertised in the editorial description on Amazon. So we'll see how it is here. Let's see here. Now, first thing I'm noticing, let's open up the shrink wrap here. First thing I'm noticing is, if I recall correctly, the original LP had a die cut here with the faces on the inner sleeve. But I don't sense that looking at this. We'll find out here. Okay. Because I do have a CD. My CD version is what you call a vinyl replica. It tries to replicate how the vinyl originally was packaged. And it had the little die cut holes. And looking at this and feeling it, yeah, that's, I think, becoming the case here. Let's open this up a little more. Let's get the shrink wrap off completely here. Okay. There we go. Yep. Photograph of the cover. Let's open it up on the inside here. Yeah, and of course this would have been the original inner sleeve here. And what would have, the way it was originally done is where you see the various faces of the band members here. Once you pulled this sleeve out, that was gone, the faces, because the faces were from here, from these photos of the band. And so this is one change that they've done here from the original packaging. We've got something else in here too. Let's pull it out here. It's kind of, there we go. Okay, and we've got a lyric sheet. There we go. Excellent. Very nice. Always appreciate being able to just sit and read the lyrics while I'm listening. Okay, put that back in there. But the real thing is going to be how this sounds. How good does it sound in comparison? I am hoping that I will have a similar experience like I did with Exile on Main Street. Here we go. There's the open. Let's take a quick look at it inside. Oh, it's a tough one. There we go. It does not want to slide out. So we're only going to take it that far. It looks very clean. Very clean. Okay. Anyhow, though. Very nice. Rolling Stones, Some Girls. A little disappointed that it doesn't replicate the actual original packaging, but that's okay. Not that big a deal. took a brief moment to pull out my CD version here, just so I can better illustrate. Should have had this to begin with, but here you go. Here is the package, and as you can see, here you go. And of course you put it back in, and there are the faces of the Rolling Stones. And this is, of course, like I said, vinyl CD replica version of the sleeve. Doesn't have the lyric sheet. But then again, I did buy this used, you never know. Of course, the lyric sheet could be new, something they added to the original version. There it is. And also, I took a moment to grab my little record butler here, and I'll show you why. Let's go back to the envelope here. I should have grabbed this to begin with. But sometimes when records are new, they're a bear to get out. And I have this little guy called the record butler here that you can just reach in with and voila, pull it out. Take a look. Ooh, big old dust speck there. There we go. But otherwise looks very clean. I'll of course, oh yeah, big old speck there you can see, but otherwise pretty good. There we go. I find that after the first time you take it out, it slides out a lot easier. So, sometimes. Let's put that away here. There we go, Rolling Stones. And so now, we're gonna take a look at the next one here. Thank you, Grogu. There we go. Now this one here is from Sound of Vinyl, and they sent me a text message about this. I signed up for their text message alerts. I get an alert once a day about a special sale on a record. And the toughest part is, like I said, you can't buy everything, so you gotta be particular. And so I was, and here we go. Ooh, wow, I have not seen this since high school. I mean, I have it on CD, but I haven't seen this, the record itself, since high school, really. Wow. So here we are. Judas Priest, British Steel. I bought this back when I was in high school, and wow. Let's break that that seal here. Okay, there we are. Break the seam. We'll take that off in a moment here. There we go. And here is, oh, okay, got a little bend there, but okay. Here it is. I remember this, of course. Replicating the cover on the sleeve. On the back we have the lyrics. And yeah, we got a little bend here. But yeah, I got a text message about this. They had it on special. And so sometimes I respond and say yes. Sometimes I don't. But there we go. Let's just pull this little guy out here. There we go. Oh yeah, he's being tough. Okay. Very nice. Very clean. Yeah. There we go. British Steel by Judas Priest. First album by them that I ever bought. I saw the music video for Breaking the Law late one night and just was like, yeah, wow, these guys are cool. And picked this album up. It would not be the last Judas Priest album I would buy. But I remember, yeah, buying this one on vinyl. And of course, as CDs came along and began to take over, I just got rid of my vinyl records and started replacing everything with CD. Of course, we were just high school kids. We had crappy record players that we used to play our records on. We didn't know any better. And there we go. Judas Priest, British Steel. So finally we have one more box to open here. There we go. Thanks for watching it, Grogu. This is a big, thick package. Now this is from Import CDs. I have bought from them before. And sometimes they put certain sets on sale. I love getting anniversary box sets, but I can't always afford them because they're expensive. Sometimes you have to wait. Some I will get when they come out because I'm not going to wait. You know, like those Beatles sets. But some, I will just wait till the price goes down. Hopefully it goes down. Sometimes they get sold out and they're not available anymore. That's a risk you take when you wait. You know, but that's the way life is. You can't have everything, you know. You just can't. And it's okay. To quote the Rolling Stones, you can't always get what you want. Sometimes you get what you need. There we go. Whew. We are making a mess here. We'll clean it up in a moment. There we go. And here we go. We're going to open this baby up here. You may remember, not too long ago, I opened up a Doors box set from Morrison Hotel. Well, guess what this is? Here we go. Let's just show it to you here. The Doors, the first album. If you saw that video I did where I talked about Morrison Hotel, I'd never really heard the album before. Now, and prior to that, I've only owned 2 Doors albums. LA Woman and the first album. But I should mention, my only copy of the first album is a digital copy only. You may remember that when Amazon started their Amazon Music store, every single day they were doing like a special album of the day where you could buy a digital download of an album for like sometimes $1, sometimes $2, sometimes $3. They were, you know, doing one of these specials every single day. And during that time, I went ahead and said, yeah, for $1, for $2, you know, I'll pick up the album. I'll buy the digital copy. The version that they sold of this album was something unique. It was all remixes of the original album. This here, let me read the sticker here. 50th Anniversary Deluxe Edition, 3 CDs, 1 LP, featuring original 1967 stereo and mono mixes. Matrix live recordings remastered by Bruce Botnick from recently discovered original master tapes. Mono mix on CD for the first time. 180-gram LP features mono mix. Includes liner notes by David Frick, if I say his name correctly. Maybe you pronounce it Frick or Fricky, I don't know. But I'm going to pronounce it as Frick. That seems to make the most sense to me. If I've mispronounced it wrong, you can correct me here on the internet, and you can express your intellectual superiority over me because you knew how to pronounce his name, and I didn't. I just go phonetically on what I think works best. Anyways, though, so the LP is the mono mix, and then you've got CDs with the stereo and mono mix. Yeah, CD1, The Doors original stereo mix. CD2, The Doors original mono mix. CD3, Live at the Matrix, March 7th, 1967. And then the vinyl, the original mono mix. That's what you're getting here. This is a nice looking package. Of course, so is the Morrison Hotel. So while I have had this first album, I've never owned it physically speaking, only digitally. And sometimes you just kind of feel like it's time to explore an artist's catalog more deeply. And I decided, since I got a good price on this set, like I did the other one, the Morrison Hotel one, okay, let's jump into it here, even though I know this album. There we go. Okay. I'm really hoping they do one of these sets for LA Woman. I don't think they have. Hey everybody, this is TJR from the future, interrupting TJR from the past. Shortly after filming this video, I discovered that the Doors have announced the 50th anniversary Super Deluxe edition of LA Woman. And I'm very excited to be hearing this news. I'm not so excited about the price, though. It does seem a bit overpriced for a set that is 1 record and 3 CDs. So I will be respectfully waiting until the price goes down a bit. Okay, let's go back to the unboxing video. All I've ever seen is the 2 CD anniversary set they did, which I loved. And so let's pull this off here. Oh yeah, very nice. We've got here, let's see. Of course, this is the back sheet here that comes off actually. When you pull that off, here's what the back cover looks like. That is nice. And yeah, this just, once again, just like the Morrison Hotel, the tactile feel of it is fantastic. It's numbered, number 09840. And so, yeah, just like the one that I showed earlier, this opens up here. Hardcover book, and you've got the 3 CDs here. Man. And then you've got the, let's take a look here. Okay. Yeah, this is a pocket here. I almost thought at first that this here was a book, but it's not, it's a pocket. In here, we have, there we go, we've got a booklet here. Let's be careful, we don't want to rip stuff. We only just got this here. And Grogu, let me see. Now I'll look it over here. There we go. Okay. What do you think, Grogu? What do you think? Pretty good? Anyhow, so, okay, yeah, so here's the booklet. I'll show that for you real quick here. I'm looking at this for the first time, right along with you. Want to look at the images first before I show it on camera. I remember opening the pages of the Beatles' White Album book for that big Super Deluxe set, and there was a picture of John Lennon's naked bum, and I had to censor that out because I wasn't expecting that. There we go. And there was that Jimi Hendrix set for Electric Ladyland, where it showed the original cover with all the naked, not the original cover. It was never the original cover, but there was that alternate cover, I guess they released in the UK with all the naked girls, which Jimi Hendrix did not approve of. And they had images of that cover in the booklet. And it's like, oops, no, can't show that on YouTube. There we go. Very nice. So yeah, nice booklet there. And let's go ahead here. Let's see if we can pull out the record here. I'm expecting this to be packaged in a similar way. Yep, there we go. Pulling out the record. Yep, black vinyl, black sleeve, but with anti-static material interior, which is great. And let's see here. Do we want to pull this out? Let's take out our record butler here. I'm not even going to try to... Oh, it came out super easy. I guess we could have slid this one out. But there it is. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah. Dark pea soup green label. How many people here like pea soup? Anyways. There we go. Yeah. Nice. No like bonus tracks insofar as demos or early recordings, unfortunately. I always appreciate being able to hear those. We just have the CD of the live performance, but still, that's cool. Let's see here. Noticing definitely some wear here. And like I said, that's another thing. When you get them after they've been selling for a while and then you start seeing a place like Import CD marking them down, you're getting kind of what's left. And so sometimes I've had great experiences where it's perfect, it's pristine. Other times you might see little flaws and imperfections, but oh well, you know, what are you gonna do? I mean, I could send it back, but I don't think I'm gonna get the price I got, you know. Anyways, though, so there we go, the Doors. And that Judas Priest album was marked down, and so I can't really complain if it's got a little bend on it like that. At least I'm not gonna complain about stuff like that. So, Grogu, we still have, though, 2 other things to show you here. That was the unboxing portion, but I did pick up some metal, or hard rock, depending on your point of view on this, that I already opened up. But I thought I would share it with you on this video here. A couple of vinyl releases here that also, once again, picked up. This was another one from Sound of Vinyl. They sent me a text on it, and I said, okay, yeah, let me grab this because this gets more expensive as you go. And that is Kiss Destroyer. And I've already opened this one up, of course. And this was it says here on the hype sticker, which I saved and put in this bag here, 180 gram audiophile vinyl. First U.S. vinyl pressing since 1985 editions. And of course, this is faithful to what I remember, except that I can see that the cardstock is much heavier and thicker, and the original sleeve with the lyrics to the song Detroit Rock City, the only song that they did printed lyrics for on this sleeve here, just that one song. Interesting choice. And paper sleeve though, and this is what I remember. Actually, I remember it being more of a cardboard sleeve, so I don't know, maybe I'm incorrect, but it's been a long time. And then of course I went and put the album in an anti-static sleeve just to protect it a little better. But so yeah, I picked that one up. I had a good experience with the copy of Rock and Roll Over that I picked up. And if there were two Kiss albums that I would get on vinyl, I always thought, well, okay, Rock and Roll Over and Destroyer. Those would be the two. And so now I do. And then, of course, I also picked up this. I talked about this album in my follow-up video to 10 Bands That Prove Rock Is Not Dead. I did a follow-up video called 5 Bands That Prove That Rock Is Not Dead. And in the mind, I mentioned this new band, Witch. This is their first album. The album is called Exordium. And this album just knocked me out. I'll be honest, a lot of new metal just doesn't do it for me the way old metal does. Maybe it's all the throaty vocals sometimes. Maybe it's just the amount of speed versus songs. You know, maybe I'm just getting old. But a lot of new metal just hasn't done it for me. But I was blown away by this album. Just a lot of power, but still great songs, great vocals, great playing. I compared them to a cross between Black Sabbath and the Pretty Reckless, classic Black Sabbath and the Pretty Reckless, but more intense playing, more progressive playing, I would say. At any rate, though, this was Exordium by Witch, and a really great, definitely a metal album. You might not say Kiss is metal. Some people might say it's not. Some people would say it's hard rock. It depends. You know, some Kiss, like Rock and Roll Over, some of it would be more like Rolling Stones influence versus metal influenced. But Exordium, heavy metal, great classic heavy metal, classic sounding heavy metal from start to finish. Really like them. So anyways, so that's my latest haul. Some of this I'd gotten a while back, like this stuff, just already opened it up, never filmed it, and just, you know, started experiencing it. But those three have, like I said, are the recent acquisitions. Anyways, though, looking forward to checking out Some Girls and seeing how the experience compares to the Exile on Main Street Half Speedmaster. Looking forward to checking out The Doors' first album in mono and stereo and listening to the live CD. And of course, looking forward to enjoying Judas Priest, British Steel on vinyl, which I still have my CD copy. You know, it'll be fun to compare the two and see how they compare with each other. So anyways, though, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you've picked up lately. As always, if you like what I'm doing, be sure to click like, click subscribe, smash that bell notification icon so you can know when I release new videos. And I want to thank my patron supporters who are helping me make more videos. If you'd like to be a patron supporter, go to patreon.com/TJRTheOriginal. And if you can't be a patron supporter, just click like. Just doing that helps a great deal. Leave a comment. And also share these videos on your social media. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.